What's up guys, Scotty here from the Blue Cogran family and welcome back to City Skylines. Today we're going to be looking at your road layouts and also how to zone out with those road layouts. So kind of your first starting of your city. So of course when you first start up your city, all you're given is a square with some water going through it, either a lake or a river, and you're given your first kind of entrance of a highway, motorway, whatever you call it, if you're American, British, whatever. So what you want to start looking at is what sort of land you've got. So I can see that I've got a nice bit of forest here, so if I want to go into kind of forestry I could do some industrial here, but that does also extend over here and here, and so there's quite a bit of forest area around. We've got this sort of area which I believe is kind of agriculture, but if you want to check you click the little eye in the top corner and you come down to the natural resources. We can see here this is yellow, so this is actually fertile land, and we can see that we've got some oil over here, and we've got some ore over in the far distance. We haven't got any much else. We have oil over there. Mainly we've got a bit of, like we said, there's some forestry. Not a massive amount, a little bit more than I was expecting. But mainly we've got some fertile land across the middle here. So what I might do is I might have, I'm going to keep this area here for my industrial, and I'm going to put my city over the fertile land, so I don't really fancy farms, and just keep that away. So now we're going to look at your road system. Okay, so your road system, you want to have what I go by as a rule of thumb of 3, 2, 1. So this means you have your free road, which is your main highway, and you don't attach any buildings to it. That's what mainly transports all your people and your vehicles around your city or town, whatever you build, really quickly. And it is really important you keep that as efficient as possible, but don't put any buildings attached to it. And you can use the mod that I use. I think it's called oh god, I can't actually remember what it's called. I'll put a link in the description below, but it actually adds lots of highways and stuff in here. It's really good to use all those sort of things, use those roads for your free roads, and that's really good. Then you have your 2 roads, which is kind of like your main kind of town roads as such. So these are kind of like these ones. So I normally go for the basic road with turning lane, because you have two lanes on either side, and then you've got a turning lane in the middle sort of thing. Or you could go for, you could kind of go for your 4-lane road. So you've got a massive road, and you can put main buildings down that. So it's always good for a centre of a town, and you put kind of your emergency services and things on that. And then beyond that you have your 1 road, which is your 2-lane road, or even if you want to go down to just streets. It's a very good mod to have this. I'll put a link in the description below if I can remember. So let's quickly just build this up. So we want to have the highway. We're going to continue with the 3-lane highway here. So this is this way, so we're going to actually have this go across here. So we're actually going to have it pretty much curve. Well, let's have it curve to there, and then as if it was going to go off that way. So we just had a full thing going across. And we continue it like that. So we've got our highway going through the middle. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally a case of, I'm going to try and get this. I know what I'll do. Okay, so go down to 1 lane and just do a little turning circle, because by the time people get to there they should have turned around already. I might even make it a 2-lane, can I? Is that possible? No, not possible. That's fine. So from that you want to then, so you don't put any buildings on this, and I'm going to have this 2 sides. So you can already see I've split it down the middle of industrial, and I'm going to have my residential. So we're going to build our junction. So I do have a junction tutorial already, which is very useful. So if you want to go check that out, you can do. It's on my channel. So we're going to have the 4-lane road go across the middle, just like so. So we're going to build 50 go across here, and we're actually going to have this go up. Like that. So that's going to be our little junction, and then of course we need to have on-ramps. So one this way, one back here, like that, and then same on the other side. There you go. That's a nice little junction. Going to be very efficient to work with. I could also have made them come up here, sort of thing. But I'm going to keep it like that. So good. Now from that we can continue our 2 road. So on this side, we're going to extend this out into main roads for residential. And then halfway down, I think about here, let's do a second 2 road to about here. Okay, and for industrial, do the same thing, but it's not going to be massive, so it's just like that, just to allow some distribution within my town. And then from that, I think I might also do a coastal path actually. So if I do this here and have this just kind of free roam tool, just to go along free roam path, go along the coastal path, just to allow for more 1 roads going off this. So that's my 3 and my 2 roads. And you can see there I've got my 3 road, which is literally a single strip down the middle. You don't do any more than that. My 2 roads, you have a little bit more kind of idea what they're doing. So I've got junctions in there and stuff like that. Now I come on to my 1 roads. Now my 1 roads, I'm going to, for industrial, I'm going to use these ones, my 2-lane roads. It's the case of I'm literally going to be filling up these sections with my 1 roads. Nope. Just like so. And then I'm going to have one that comes across just to allow. And if, maybe if square grids aren't your thing, let's stick some more curves and stuff in there. Just like so. Okay. So get some more kind of variety on the 1 roads. So that will help distribute that. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So let's have a nice 1 road going across there. Then a little park in the middle. And then that will come across here as well, which will have to go to there, but won't go any further. Then this can come out into a little curve. And it's really down to your imagination. Just picture what you got in your local town, how the roads are set out, and you just kind of build to your heart's content. So you can see there, I've got a big square in the middle. So let's actually build like a little cul-de-sac in the middle. Like that. Nice. And that's a big road here. Ooh, there you go. Froze for a second, that's fine. That will come up here. This one come in here, I think. Also have a little road in there. So that's pretty much what I'm going for there. I think I might even just finish this off by going that there, and then single road joining here. Awesome. So that's going to be my industrial, residential. You can see there that that's now my road system in place. And stuff. So now let's start zoning this out to continue the tutorial. So we want to kind of have your civvies in here. So let's start zoning this out. So this can all be civvies, all in here. Not those ones. So all these kind of cul-de-sacs I'm going to stick at civvies. All across here, and then I'm going to come back and do power in a minute, but even though I already have done a power tutorial, so I don't technically need to do one of those, but it's always good to. Good canals, no, because I don't know what they do. I tried to use them and they're pretty much useless. If anyone actually knows what you to do with a canal, please post in the comment section, because I have no idea. So once you kind of build through these areas right here, I'm just going to do this roughly, just like so. That's pretty much good enough. So there you go. Now it's time to moan about power and water, so let's just keep them happy. Let's build one of those. And remember from a tutorial, you always have the water in higher than your water out, so you don't poop into your drinking water. No pooping. And of course these guys do need power, but let me just start getting the kind of basics in place, just like so. Like that, and this one like that. Perfect. And then we'll get these powered. Just running on the coastline, or well, river line, whatever it is. There you go, now they're all powered. So that should be good. They're all now happy. And that's my industrial. Now where to put your commercial? You want to put your commercial along your two roads. That's my best advice. Just along the two roads, just to allow people when they're going to do it from work to be able to just do some bit of shopping really. Think in your town, where are your shops? You might have a local kind of a shop every now and again, so I might stick a local shop in there. Or let's stick one there, and there are your shops, and then let's build the industrial. And this is all farmland, so I'm going to, not farmland, this is all logging, so I'm going to set this all to be logging in just a second. So what you do is you make a little, so all of this will be my logging industry. What you do is you come into here, you go to industrial specializations, there you go, and you say this is all going to be logging, and then it goes, yay, logging, and get a little tree underneath the thing, and then now they'll build logging connections. So that's pretty much it. I know that was quite a long one, but that's kind of your first starting layout of your town. I'll post in the description below the name of that mod to allow the extra roads and stuff. If you've got any more advice for people, you know, we're a community, share it below in the comment section, so you know what your best experiences are with roads, how you started your first town. I'd love to know how you started your first city. If you've got screenshots, post them on our Facebook, Blue Coconut Family, or we've got Twitter @CoconutFamily. Or just comment in the section below how you started. We do love to share it, and you know, if it's really good, I might even do a spotlight on here of it. So, yep, keep me posted, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Remember to hit that like button to see some more, and if you find this useful, hit that subscribe button, share it to a friend. You know, pretty much the same thing each video. So, I'll see you in the next one. See you later.